What's the first thing that comes to mind when you think about the 1%? Give me a word. 1% equals?
All the money. Powerful.
All right. Great words. All right. So here's what came up. 1% equals Donald Trump. Okay? Donald Trump, evil. Right? Sleazy. So on and so forth. And that's actually what's pumped in the media. You think 1%, you actually think that, like, oh, horrible politicians, business, the people are ruining the world. Fuck the 1%. Right? Now, are there evil, greedy, sleazy people, so on and so forth, in the 1%? Of fucking course. However, what you have to examine here is what that's doing to you. Right? The more you hate on the 1%, and the more you condition yourself to believing that money equals evil, money equals Donald Trump, money equals sleazy. Do you want to be an evil, sleazy person? Do you?
No.
Does anyone here want to be an evil, sleazy person?
No.
No. So you're going to push money away. And you're like, well, why am I not making more money? Because there's a part of you that's like, because you don't want to be sleazy. That's why. There's always a payoff to everything you do. Okay? If this clicks, there's always a payoff to everything you do. It'll change your fucking life. Right now, whatever situation you're in, whatever life situation you're in, whatever friends you have, whatever amount of success you have is actually what you want. Everything you hate about your life, you secretly love it. Or you do something about it. So examine that with everything, not just money. Examine it with, say, your dating life. Examine it with whatever you're going after. What's scary or bad about it? Right? Why don't I want that? Here's another one. We think that becoming successful means being very serious and being very disciplined. No? It's like, hey, I know what it takes to be successful. I got to discipline myself, have a strict routine every single day, right? I watch all those hustle videos, every minute of the day. Better be dedicated to something productive. There better be an ROI to every second of my existence, right? I know that. However, I kind of like chilling from time to time, right? I don't want my life to just be this serious discipline, just torture and drag, right? So I guess success is not for me, right? It's crazy. We think, oh, if I get successful, then that's my life. Do I want that life? No. A part of you is like, you can't handle that. That's not fun. Who would want that? And self-sabotage kicks in. To really do this, okay, it's like playing the devil's advocate, asking yourself those questions, okay, and never judge the questions. You want to be successful? Change it to just asking whatever it takes to bring up that data. So here's one. Say, for example, you're that person who you never received much affection from your father, okay? The question you should ask yourself there is, why does your father not love you, and why is it your fault? Now, is that true? Why is it entirely your fault? Fuck no, it's not true. But what are you doing? You're speaking the language of the part of you that believes it. And then you just let, I like that. I'm gonna add that soundtrack to every video from now on. I'm like, pause, I'm like, it's like, but it's true, it's like,
It's the power of the impact.
Okay, but it's true, it's like you gotta speak that language. It's like those parts of you that's like, you're a piece of shit, that little voice in the background, right? That voice we all have, if you sit down and you're just quiet for too long, it starts seeping in. You just can't stand yourself. That's a voice to talk to. Get to know that voice. Ask it, hey, why are you stifling me? That's literally the question. If you go out and you feel stifled around someone, instead of trying to battle through it, ask that part of you, why are you doing this to me? For real. Ask it, that energy. We all have it, right? You can even try recalling it here. That stifled energy, that, right? Ask it. Be like, why are you doing this? What's the payoff? What's the goal? And what you'll realize is that all those parts of you are always on your side. That's what I'm saying. There's always a payoff. It could be like, well, I'm protecting you. That's why I'm stifling you. I'm protecting you because, you know what? When you were 5, you were unstifled and kids mocked you in school. And remember how horrible that felt? So I'm still here to protect you so you don't feel that again. And then you got to say, well, I'm not 5 no more. You know? However, it's like that's the type of focus and conversation you must have. You must dive into that. Dive into those parts of you that are pulling you in an opposite direction. If you feel yourself being pulled in 2 directions, I want to go here, ball and chain. Want to go here, ball and chain. Talk to the ball and chain. You know, you see couples counseling, right? It's like for example, like I'll show up, girls show up, and we'll sit down, and she'll be like, she does this, and she's like, well, he does that, and the counselor's like, calm down, and they get the 2 people to talk, right? It's like, oh, she never does the dishes, or he never does the dishes, and they start fighting. It's like, calm down, couple. You got to do that with you and yourself. Get them on the same page. That's really what's happening. There's like the stifled you, that energy that stifles you, and then there's you who's like, no, I want to talk. Become your own counselor. Be like, okay, people, what the fuck's going on here? Are we going for it, or are you being stifled? You, why are you want to go for it? Okay, you, why are you stifling him? What's going on? Well, we stifled him because, you know, he was a pussy when he was 4. All right. What do you got to say about that? Well, it was very scary. It's like, could you agree to give him maybe another chance? Right? Maybe, okay. You, can you agree that, you know, maybe don't be a pussy? So, okay. Now they're on the same page, and now you take action. Right? Become the own counselor. The same with the self-hate that kicks in. It's like you're sitting here, and suddenly there's that little voice like, you piece of shit, blah, 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 blah. It's like, whoa, 3rd person. Why are you attacking him? Right? You and yourself. Why are you attacking yourself? Why is you attacking yourself? What did yourself do? Okay. Again, it might sound a little wacky, but this is why 99% of people don't get results and just stagnate and use self-help or dating as just pure mental masturbation. Okay? And I used to think that too. I was the person who always thought the more action you took, the more effort you took, the more you blasted through, the more techniques you knew, the more success you would get. That's what I always thought. But it's not true. You keep feeling that force that pulls you back, and no matter how much effort you put in, you can't escape that force until you face it and do something about it. Okay? And this is why I've been talking forever at this point about letting go. It's an inward journey. The solution's not out there. You already have the how-to. You have all the information that's out there. The solution is inside. It's facing those demons inside of you.